Are you helping Nathan? Nathan, make a noise.
Hello.
I meant a loud noise. Good job, Marley. I've been wanting to do an update about our living situation, but the place looks like such a mess right now that I haven't wanted to anytime I'm over there. So I will just fill you in words, and then you can see how it evolves. Housing is very difficult up here in Atlin. It's really hard to find a place to live, to rent. There are some places for sale, and I think housing prices are going down, but they all have been very overpriced. We decided we didn't want to buy while the housing market was at such a peak, and we've been living in someone's basement for a year in like a curtained off corner, which we're very grateful for. We're very grateful to have had accommodations, but we also would love to have our own space. So we bought a fifth wheel trailer and we're working on winterizing it. And a lot of people seem skeptical, but I'm optimistic. I know a lot of people do live in trailers and campers for the winter. You have to do certain things for them. Obviously, insulation and skirting off the bottom and so on and so forth. We also have a wood stove installed in the fifth wheel, which is kind of funny. It's a very shoddy job. We didn't do it. It came with the wood stove, which is awesome. We're working on that, and it's going to be interesting to figure it all out. One of the challenges that we came across was there's a power pole there where we've parked it, which is amazing. We have power, we have a small septic, and the problem is that the plug-in for the power pole was really weird. It was this like 50 volt thing, but it had a twist lock plug. So like the prongs were supposed to be twisted essentially. And I went to like every place in Whitehorse that could potentially have something like that, and no one had it. So we were in Edmonton recently. We went down to Edmonton and found what we needed for the electrical. So we have electrical. It took a long time because we couldn't find any of the stuff in Whitehorse. It was very expensive to get the whole setup. I was shocked. It was like over $400 for 30 feet of this really thick cord and the very strange plugs for either side. And then Nathan put it all together. So we have electrical. The whole unit is powered right now. And the other crazy thing that happened was fall comes very early in the north, and we left for Edmonton in mid-August, and we came back at the end of August, and it was like it went from summer to fall during that time. So I started videoing here just because I pulled over here, but man, you can see I'm actually on the way down to the burial ground where I work to do some stuff, but I pulled over here because, you know, we have all these leaves changing color, but one of the lovely things that's happening is a lot of the rose hips are super ripe. So let's see. So yeah, you can see all of these rose hips in this area, and I figured I'd just stop and pick some. I brought a container with me. Been driving around with containers because of all the berries and rose hips becoming ripe right now this time of year. So I'm excited. We'll get some jelly or jam and do some canning. Canning's not actually my favorite, but I like the result. Forage jams are amazing and expensive if I want to actually buy them. So I'm gonna stop and grab some rose hips and then move on to actually working.